when I started working for the law firm, we get a lot of personal information to make personal injury claims. Like we know, what kind of work people do, how much they earn, what their living expenses are, like everything. It's like so intimate, the details that they give us. But when you're doing that every single day, day in and day out, you actually don't remember. So
unless it's some weird thing that jumps out, like.
Yeah, you kind of remember their personalities or their, like, you remember the rude ones.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I remember that client.
Or like, this dude owns 12 houses in blah, blah, blah.
Oh, no, so you don't remember. You don't even remember that, things like that. Like, it might come up later and you go, oh, yeah, isn't he the one that owned 12? But it's kind of like put away in the back of your head. So I'm thinking doctors are the same and counsellors obviously are the same. They might go through their notes and it'll refresh their memory. Oh, yeah, I remember Drew. But I don't think they actually go home thinking, my goodness, he was a fucked up case.
Right.
Yeah. I don't think they do that.
Right. Yeah, but you're on TV every day, I think that because these TV ads, they're still on every day, so it'd be a constant little reminder for that dude. It's just like a little thing that I sometimes think about, like, spill your guts to someone.
And, I see what you're saying.
When
they see a Titans ad.
Yeah, and then you expect, or if it were me, if you were to be on TV every morning and you told me something, I'd be sitting on the couch going, there's that dude. Hey, you know what he does?
Do you think so?
I don't know. It'd be pretty easy to remember that person and... everyone wants to tell one person something.
Yeah, but I think, like, when you're in that situation, like, because you're so focused on yourself, you think your problems are pretty out there.
Right.
But from a doctor's perspective or a counsellor's perspective, you're probably one of the normal ones. Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah, it's not like... raped by a football team. Yeah. Mine was just like a drug sort of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'd be easy to kind of tell someone.
But it's easy to forget. Yeah.
Well, tell me some of your secrets.
Here we go.
That's the one.
クレヨンしんちゃん。
何? Oh, そうですね。
そうですよ。
しんちゃん。
しんちゃん。
Shin-chan was at the ski resort we went to a couple of months ago.
Was he?
Yeah, in Hokkaido at, what was it called? Ritsutsu. And he was like the character. You know how every Japanese place has a character, and Shin-chan would come out in his little costume.
Yeah.
And I thought he was just, I had no idea he was a real deal, like an old character from cartoons and stuff. And it's funny. You know what I reckon at this Ritsutsu ski resort? I want to show you a picture, but I don't want to look at my phone. I reckon they'd actually, because it was pretty old, like an 80s kind of, built in the 80s. I swear, did you ever go to Dreamworld in the 80s?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you remember you go, let's go do all the things at Dreamworld, because I think it was the first theme park other than SeaWorld.
Yeah.
So, but it was more like more of a theme park. So they had things like, oh my God, at 12 o'clock we've got to go and see the Blinky Bill show.
Yes, I remember the Blinky Bill show.
Yeah. and you'd stand around at the end of the day, you'd be, oh my God, these just like 80s mechanical, mechanical, scary
puppets.
as hell puppets going,
Yeah.
well, no,
Playing the banjo.
Yeah, well, shit, I've got video of this one, and it's singing Tie Me Kangaroo Down Sport.
Yeah.
It's it, I swear. And then we'd go down other corridors, because this place was massive. There was, it's driving those cars that stay on the tracks.
The old, like...
The old jalopy cars.
Yeah.
Them, right? And then there was other things like, it took me back. Like all these things, there was a tree, big talking tree. You'd press a button and it would go into songs, but all the birds were like kookaburras.
Really?
And
I don't remember that one.
Honestly, I went, oh my God. Like, when you get like a vision.
Yeah.
Like, this is 1986 Dreamworld. I just remember it because I got the same dodgy feeling, like, oh my God, get me out of here.
Wow.
These talking trees are so scary.
I don't remember the talking trees, but I started going to Dreamworld.
I'm going to show you.
It would have been about just after Expo. When was that? 88?
88, so...
Yeah, because I used to go there nearly every day.
Yeah? Why?
Because of my job.
What? Oh.
Tour guiding.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Forgot that.
There's Dreamworld, Lone Pine, Currumbin Sanctuary. That's not called Currumbin Sanctuary anymore. What's it called? Yeah, it is Currumbin. It used to be called Currumbin Bird Sanctuary.
Yeah.
Lone Pine. Yeah.
Oh,
I went to Expo every day.
Every day?
Yeah.
My God. I would have been... So you're just... Oh, wow. Expo. See, Brisbane was so dodgy then. Do you remember Expo was the start of something? I don't mean dodgy, but I remember just like Q1 changed Surfers Paradise.
Yeah.
Like the start of some other era, you know, when they changed the roads. Remember what Surfers Paradise had? It was 80 Ks, 3 lanes. Do you remember that?
No.
You go past Hard Rock Cafe. That was an 80-kilometre-an-hour highway.
No,
80
I don't
Ks.
remember that.
You just... I fully remember it because I lived just 6 blocks away.
That
I remember just going 3 lanes, Gold Coast Highway.
No, I don't remember because we used to live in Brisbane, and when we came down to the Gold Coast, we never actually went into Surfers Paradise. We were, the caravan parks. They had massive caravan parks. And
Labrador.
Main Beach.
Yeah.
Main Beach.
Main Beach.
Right across from Scarborough Fair, Australia Fair.
Yes. I know the one. I stayed there when I was a
Yeah, because we used to go stay there. We never actually went into Surfers, so
Okay.
my knowledge of Surfers is a little bit,
Okay.
not...
Yeah, but what about when... Oh, look, that's nice.
You weren't going to look at your phone.
Yeah, but... Hello.
When did you take those?
Just before when you said Shin-Chan. That's so funny. Oh, you thought I was showing you Shin-Chan. I just really want to show you... Nah, stuff it. Dreamworld. Saw a funny picture the other day.
Do you remember the Birdwatchers bar?
Yeah. But I wasn't old enough to drink in it.
Weren't you?
Well, maybe
How
I was,
you?
but I wasn't there. I'm 44, turning 45.
Oh, okay.
Yep. But I remember going to Surfers one day and my dad and with his mates going, Birdwatchers bar. Why is it called Birdwatchers bar, Dad?
No.
So you just go in there, mirrored glass.
But we used to go in there. It was a cool pub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was in Underwood. No, Rochdale.
Yeah.
So I grew up in Rochdale. And my eldest daughter, she's 26, her boyfriend at the time, they were concreters, right? So her boyfriend's family, concreters, great people. He had a backyard bar. So this is the middle of suburbia, in the middle of nowhere kind of thing. He had this bar with all sorts of memorabilia crap, like a classic Aussie under the house bar, one of those houses. And he had these big brass, drinking bar poles. And I'm like, wow, man, these are cool. Sort of like the big brass things. That's, if there's this is the drinking area where you get your quick schooner. In every pub there's a lower bit where you fill up your schooner and take it away. And it separates everyone sometimes by like bars on the side. Yeah. Surfers Paradise Birdwatchers bar. That's where he got them.
No way.
Yeah. It's really cool.
Wow.
You don't sound impressed at all.
No, I'm just trying to remember because I can't.
Oh, I did. For some reason, I did. I went, yeah.
Yeah.
Being like younger, just remembering little things.
Yeah.
'Cause I probably couldn't even see over the...
Do you remember the Gold Coaster? The water slide that was at the end there?
Yeah, and the rumour.
Rumour. Oh, how they had like blades on the side.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember that. Isn't that why they closed down?
Well, that's what everyone says. It's I'd love to know that person.
I know.
Whoever knew the facts.
Anyone who listens to Drew's podcast, if you know the story behind the Gold Coaster.
Yeah, I didn't know it was called the Gold Coaster. So at Grundy's,
yes.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was called the Gold Coaster.
Yeah, right. And it used to be above Red Rooster. Do you know what? I read this book in the 80s, and they said Surfers Paradise Beach, like it is now, it was called Surfers Paradise Beach for a reason because it was awesome. Like you'd walk up to the top of Cavill, and there you could see beach all the way down that way, and you see beach all the way up there, and it was really nice. But do you remember from the 80s to when they just knocked down that flyover bridge because the roller coaster used to go there?
Yeah.
It was kind of shit there. like this dingy area. And they had that walkover bridge from the top of Grundy's that would walk you down
over to the beach.
Yeah,
where the guy was, that old man.
Yeah,
with
Mick, who would spray paint people. Yeah. Well, all the locals then went, "Oh my God, this place is ruined," because they built this thing with a water slide. But everyone in this book was saying it was like the end of Surfers Paradise because there was nothing better than being up the top there.
Yeah.
And just going, it was like a beautiful feeling. That place had a great feel.
I never ever went on that water slide.
Me either. Or maybe I did. Maybe I did once.
No, I never went on that.
I remember there was a place, where Macca's is.
Yeah.
Just there on the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, right beside there. Maybe it was even where Macca's was. And I'm talking, I must have been 6 or 7. My auntie going... and she was drink driving too, I remember that. It was like a Sunday afternoon. This is what we always do. And went and got a big plastic bowl and it had 32 scoops or it was like 16 scoops of ice cream. It was like this massive bowl.
Yeah.
Like classic 80s stuff where it was just like, all the ice cream you can get in this kid's bowl. And I was like, whoa, yeah. Oh, so sick. And drive all the way back home to Brisbane eating this
ice cream.
Rika's ice cream thing.
I don't remember that.
Don't you?
No.
What about this one? Old-timey photos. Dressing up like... They still have it.
At Grundy's?
Yeah. They still have it. Did you ever get one?
No. No.
Oh, man, it's so daggy.
No, because there were so many things back then. Because, I was still young back then. There's so many things that I looked at and I was like, yeah, I'll do it one day. And then it's gone.
Yeah.
And it's like, holy fuck. Yeah. I didn't even get to have the water slide. I never got to go on that. And Magic Mountain. Yeah. It was so boring.
Magic Mountain, yeah.
I went like maybe 3 times because it was so boring. But now that it's gone, it's like, oh my God, it's gone.
I know. Actually, I know a funny story about that. That if you drive past Miami now, there's a castle up there. There's a house that has a castle shape. Yeah, next time you drive past Miami,
I'll have a look.
There's a clear, big house up there that has a castle kind of top. And when I worked at Mike's Theatre Restaurant, speaking of Mike, right, one of these nights it ended up being like a hens and bucks party kind of place. And so we'd get and because it was just like, the theme was sex, so it was like for about 6, 8 months, we did this one show that was all about dildos and dicks out and boobs out. It was full on, but it was really fun. So we'd get every hens party and every bucks party and every weirdo. Like, people would come along and book at this theatre restaurant because they loved that, whatever that was.
Yeah.
They're hoping to get a bit of, it's called Naughty Night. Anyway, it was hilarious fun. It was good fun. But
see, I never went to that either.
Well, you missed out.
Oh, I know. What's going on?
Yeah. I can tell you. Anyway, so the story in this castle is someone told me there was a really picture. It's like a Dolly Parton kind of blonde lady. So kind of older, big boobs that were banging out, maybe in a corset or something. She was kind of rude, bit like stuck up and obnoxious. You couldn't look her in the eyes. She'd always be looking away. But she had sort of 2 Brazilian dudes beside her all night. Someone else at another table told me, there's that lady. She lives in the castle house at Miami.
Yeah.
And she always has boyfriends. And that they must be her boyfriends. So from that day on, I've been going, wow.
Good for her.
Yeah. Shit, yeah.
Brazilian boys.
Just banging those tight cheeks. Yeah?
Yeah.
They've got, I saw a porno once with Brazilian dudes. Their dicks are browner than their bodies. Seen that one? Kind of like Japanese guys. They do that too, huh?
I don't know.
They do. You do, whatever.
I don't. Whatever. I don't take much notice of the colour of the dick compared to the rest of the body.
I'm doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu now a lot.
I've seen,
it's good. Ooh,
is that?
Yeah, and they're Brazilian dudes teaching you. So just last night they told me how to say, lick my pussy. I can't remember what it was. Like something like, I said, teach me some Brazilian because I keep speaking Brazilian. And they go, and I go, I do it like 5 times before they tell me what it is.
Yeah.
Guess what?
What?